Not hookups. You don't have hookups.
Well, okay, there's no hookups. That's right.
All right, I'm right.
So, okay.
Okay, let's go.
She's right. Hi, we're Jim and Sharon. We're Drive to Ride, and we were recently in Quartzsite, Arizona. It's over on the Arizona-California border. And Quartzsite, for a few months out of the winter, when it's not so hot, Quartzsite becomes one of the largest cities in Arizona by population.
It's undated by lots and lots of people. It started out to be a gem and rock shows, and then RVs came along, and then now we have it where there's this big tent with everything RV, and then all these vendors from everything possible have come around it, so it's huge, and there's lots and lots of people. So we always talked about it, so it's like our bucket list thing. Let's do Quartzsite. And the neat thing is boondocking. You're going to be out in the middle of the desert with no electricity, no water, and no sewer. So this is what we're going to do. Yeah, and that's what we decided to go to Quartzsite.
Well,
Yep.
I mean, you do have electricity, and you do have water, and you
Not in
do
the
have
desert.
a place for your sewer. Well, you take it with you.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying not hookups. You don't have hookups.
Well, okay, there's no hookups. That's right.
All right, I'm right.
So, okay.
Okay, let's go.
She's right. So here's the, boondocking just means that you're self-contained. You bring all your water, all your electricity in the form of batteries or generators or whatever. And anyway, so that's what you do. So
That's what we're going to do.
because there's so many people coming to Quartzsite, there's not nearly enough room in hotels or the RV parks there are RV parks in Quartzsite, but there's not enough room for everybody. So the majority of folks in RVs are going to be staying out in the desert, which is what we did. So we were south of Quartzsite, about 6 miles out in the desert. That's where we stayed. That was our first time for an extended boondock. We were out there for 10 days and really liked it. But at any rate, what we're really talking about this time is the big show in Quartzsite. So what we've got is some video that we want to show you, and we're going to go through that video right now, and we will tell you what we're looking at. So anyway, you're going to see what we're seeing here. So we're going to get started, and we're underway.
Quartzsite, and you'll see camels. And what camels at Quartzsite? Well, at one time, the Army back in the 1800s had camels. That's why camels. Okay, so here we are. We're picking a piece of desert. As you can see, there are some people. We came there 2 weeks ahead of time, and we had a rally, lots of rallies. And so we were given this little patch of desert to boondock in.
Our very own. It's our piece of desert.
But by the end of the time, it was full of people. So it's good to come early if you're going to do Quartzsite. Now, we are talking about the boondocking. We have done overnights, but we never had done 10 days. And so this was a new experience for us. Mm-hmm. So in preparation, I had to figure out food stuff, and we are equipped with the water and electricity. We ran on generators. Some people have solar, so you have a lot of different options. Yep.
And what we're doing is just look at the mountains. The desert's beautiful. It really is. It's a lot of gravel and rocks, but the mountains are all around us. So it's really. She's telling me to move back again. So anyway, there's mountains all around you, and it's really nice out in the desert. It wasn't all that hot. It was actually a little bit chilly at times.
Yes, I thought it was going to be hot in the desert, but we actually got out our winter coats. It was like 35 a few mornings, so it was cold. A lot of rocks.
Well, this is our rig, what you're looking at right now.
Yeah, and it's very rocky and not all just sand. I thought it would just be like just sand. So I was surprised at how many rocks.
It's mostly like gravel, actually.
Yeah.
Where we were.
This is what is natural in the landscape.
Okay, so this is getting into the town of Quartzsite. The first thing you're going to see is there's lots of traffic.
Parking is hard.
As the show gets started, all these people from the desert are coming into town and they're looking for a place to park. So parking's at a premium. There's a couple of lots, but it can be tough to find. You may be walking a while to get up to the market in the Big Tent area.
We came 2 hours early, and it was half full.
Yeah.
So do come early. I said, big guy, he welcomed us to the Big Tent, and Progressive puts on a big tent.
So anyway, this is outside the Big Tent. This is the market area. So you can see there's all kinds of vendors. They're selling everything from RV parts to new stuff. This is inside the tent. This is just some video. So there's guys in here selling, you name it, they got it. All
That's
kinds of.
right.
There's even cookware. I mean,
Cooking shows, too.
in fact, I think no, that's Cummins.
Okay.
But yeah, there's 3 aisles, and it's this tent is probably 500 feet long. So
Takes up the city block.
yeah, there's a lot of vendors in here selling all kinds of stuff.
So that was the fun of it, bumping elbow to elbow to all these people.
Yeah.
This is outside the Big Tent, and they've just every kind of vendor you can think of, too. Plus, they have an RV show with lots and lots of RVs you can go and look at. You know, you might want to trade up or trade down.
So we managed to avoid that.
We looked at them all and decided we still love ours best.
Still like ours best, yeah.
Yeah, lots of vendors, lots of food. We enjoyed the best corn dogs we've ever eaten.
Yeah. Okay, so we are at Quartzsite. This is not the Big Tent. This is the market across the street from the Big Tent, I guess you'd call it.
Lots and lots of vendors.
They have got a little bit of everything in here. Everything from crafts to rocks and gems to RV parts to food.
Yum.
Yeah, world's
Every kind
best.
of vendor you can think of.
Yeah, the
That's
world's
fun.
best corn dogs is also here. We've already had those, and they are about the world's best corn dogs. So we're probably going to be doing that again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ice cream. We all scream for ice cream because we
Yeah.
love ice cream.
I think we got sound on this one, so we will probably. This is a gasoline engine turning that churn.
And they're making ice cream. It was good. We had some.
Very old gasoline engine.
It made a lot of noise. Didn't it?
Yeah.
But it was good ice cream, so we did enjoy that. Even though it was cold, you still can eat ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's
So
see.
now, if you ladies want to shop, and you know guys don't like to shop, you drop them off at the adult daycare, and they can drink all the beer they want and have a good time, and we'll go shopping.
And they have live music and food and all that kind of stuff in there.
The guys love it.
Yeah, I did not go in there. No.
And here we are at the desert. Okay, we did a pan around of the desert. That's what we did. Because we wanted to see, when we first got there, there was just a few. And then as the time approached
For
for the
the
Big
rally.
Tent, there was lots and lots of people coming. So we had more. We enjoyed the fire. They had a lot of campsites, and we enjoyed the heat of that because it was chilly. And we loved the sunsets. They were glorious. And the sunrises, too, were beautiful in the desert. So happy trails. That's the road leading out of the desert, and we headed back home.
Okay, so that's the video.
We had a ball. We really enjoyed being out there.
Yeah.
So do it sometime. Put it on your bucket list.
Yeah, if you're an RVer, you really ought to come out here and do it at least once.
That's
just to see what it's
right.
about. You'll hear a lot of negative comments, but we really had a really
You
good time
can
here.
do it.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, that was our experience at Quartzsite. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, we'd appreciate a thumbs up.
And thanks for watching.
And subscribe if you would, please. So that's it. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Okay, I'm
Yeah?
getting it all figured out. It just takes a minute. Wait,
Who would have thought that retirement could be so complicated? I'm so stupid.
You're doing the same thing.
I'm doing the same thing. Okay, so she tells
Otherwise,
me.
I look real small and you look huge. You know, we want to be the same size. So we got to
Okay.
be kind of like around there. I'm better. Of course, I do like being little. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't look so fat. All right, go on. Start. Are we starting?
Starting at what we weren't ready. Just.
We have to edit, dear.
She said.
Yeah.
Okay.
You talked for at
Are
least
you
20
ready to go?
minutes.
Are we going to do this?
Okay, start.
Start.
Now, we're just going to pick a piece of desert.
Well, hang on. Do you want to talk about the camels? What we can do is we can stop here actually for a minute and talk about camels.
Okay.
You want to talk about camels?
What do you think? Well, I know it's Jolly Holly. We had pictures for that.
Hi, Jolly.
Hi, Jolly.
I
But
don't think that's in here.
yeah, well, I have pictures, but you know, we
You
can
want
always
to read some
add.
pictures?
If you wanted to add. Do you think it's important? Do you think it's interesting?
No.
No. Okay. Well, I just mentioned the camel, so.
Okay. Well, all right. So we'll go back to the video. So
Come along for the ride.
Kind of think home movie, kind of.
That's
Maybe
right.
not home movie. Yeah, that's kind of a bad.
No, don't say.
Let's just see what we got here. So anyway,
happy trails to you.
something like that. Yeah.
Howdy, partner. Now you come along for the ride, and you come and subscribe, and, thumbs up, hit that bell,